Hello friends, and today I have decided to do a different kind of video. Sometimes you just change, and this video is very different in a sense because today I'm going to share something that really I do for my own happiness. Hello and welcome to Healthy, Happy, Humble and Inspiring. So friends, today I've decided to do a very personal type video, a very everyday video. And this video is not just a video. Today I'm sharing my life with you. And what you see in this frame is a tent. This right here is a tent. And this tent I have inside a room. Why? Because I like camping. I like outdoors. I like everything that makes me happy. I have a tent on a rainy day. I have a tent on a stormy day, snowy day. And not only that, I got a bed inside. And I got a table and a chair right here. I never use it, but it's right there. Sometime I bring my coffee and just sit down and do it. And you might be wondering, why this kind of stuff, what is the need to have this? And there's no need, okay? What it is, you must find your points of happiness. What makes you happy? And like my wife and I, we always talk about happiness, and we always stress on small things, the smallest things, the littlest things that they make you happy. And this is one of the small things. Why? Because this room right here in this building is so quiet. You can hear your own breathing. So quiet. No noise, no cars, no driving, no people looking at you, nothing. You don't even hear a sound. And that's eternal peace, That peace, when you are introduced to that peace outside here, chances are you will reconnect to your inner peace too. Because that's where we're trying to go with this channel and videos. And hopefully we will hit that on a hot spot where you can really understand that happiness is connected to very small things, and your small things can be smaller, bigger, doesn't matter. So that's why I decided to do this video from a tent, because this tent right here, I even got a blanket right there. Sometimes when it's cold, I go like this. I put this on my legs. I even got the pillows. See this right here? Small pillows, I got them. Why? Because sometimes I just lay down just like that. And this is just my meditation time. This is my thinking time. This is my peaceful time, peaceful. And this peaceful time, just to give you a valuation, a value of that time is $1 million cannot buy this peaceful time that I have. And it's not a logical aspect of life, it's the real aspect of life. Okay, I don't want to take too long, so let's get to it. Let's really talk more details about happiness and humbleness and why these things are important, Please like us, subscribe, and comment on our channel, Healthy, Happy, Humble, and Inspiring. You are our success, You are our neighborhood. You are our family, okay? So these videos are done with the heart, okay? You in mind. I am going to share a very important thing for you to understand, okay? And it's not like you to understand. It's something that it took me a long time to really understand. And all this research and, self-searching and all those things that makes you happy, really it doesn't make you happy, because figuring out your inner self is a greatest thing that can only happen to you by you. I can be the motivation, okay? I can be the inspiration. I can be a lead. I can be somebody that points in that direction for you. But the whole research of happiness, you know, the number one thing you can do is, once you want to pursue the happiness path and peaceful path, you must figure out what is important to you. I know your family, money, jobs, career, my social status, my cars, my planes, my homes, my buildings, everything is important, right? See, these are the things that we are introduced to have, to not have this much and have that much. Really, the whole world and everything in it is not extremely important to you. When you become somebody sensitive to your thinking and sensitive to your life, then you really, really, really pay attention to that. And that time has to come in your life too. You can have everything. There is no limits. Tons of businesses, greatest health, greatest juicy relationships. You can have it all. You can have it all. But my question remains and remained for me one time, am I happy? Many times I was not happy. I had everything. I still have everything. But difference between now and then is I am happier, end-to-end happier. Or maybe I have more things, more success, more everything. But I'm happy more than those successes and things, goals, all those things. We share a trick with you today. And the trick is, just find this day, okay? Find one day. Just get away from everything, okay? Everything is important. Everything is important. I want you to take a piece of paper, a small book, and a pen. Find a quiet place. Sit down and really dig down into yourself. Not outer self, okay? Because many times, you know, our outer self is nothing but a bunch of habits. The habits that we learn from school, colleges, jobs, relationships, needs, demands, stresses. These are the habits that we live. And many times it becomes your personality tab. Those habits, they become your personality. And this is where many things go wrong. Number one thing that goes wrong is you lose the connection inside you. You lose the connection because you are just spinning in these schedules and all this rat race and, you know, chase for the money and pursuit for the happiness. You're trying everything outside, but nothing is changing for you. Nothing is changing for you. And some of you will definitely say yes to that. How many times you've tried? How many times you've written the goals? How many times you've done it? And how many times you can do that to yourself? You see where I'm going with that? Because what you have today, obviously, if you're looking for happiness, abundance, and success, then that's not enough. There is more. There is more that you want in life. And what is that more? And the word of wisdom is, you can never tap into that until you really tap into yourself. So I was saying, you know, take a pen and paper, find a spot, just be brave. And number one thing I can tell you is, be honest to yourself. Because honesty is everything, and dishonesty to yourself destroys everything for you. It doesn't matter how successful you are, because I've seen so many successful people, millions, billions of dollars, and they hang themselves, they suicide, they take a bullet. So human is a human. Okay, let's separate human from successes, monies, relationships, all these other things that can happen to you. Let's separate the human being from that. That's just very essential. That's very important. And this is the thing that I'm trying to enable you with. Okay, so grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Sit down with yourself. And consider this time, the very first time in your life that you really blocked out everything that is out there, things that matter to you, things that bother to you, places that you know, things that you do, routines, everything cut off from that for just one moment, okay? Because you're gonna need that singleness from all those things. And if you didn't do that, then you're not gonna get that point that you take a piece of paper, be extremely honest to yourself, and number one question that you're gonna write down is, what does my life means to me? Number two things, am I satisfied with everything that I do? Number three, am I really happy with everything that I've done so far, including everything? And it might take you a long time to really figure out, because it's not just easy. It's just very easy, because I've seen so many unhappy people, and what they do is they will just, you say, how are you? And they say, oh, I'm great, I'm fantastic, I'm above ground, I woke up this morning. These stages and statements, they're not happy statements. People are not happy. People are not happy. We all lie to ourselves. Let's not do that. That's why I want you to take a pen and a paper, write down those three questions, and that will just kind of define that line for you. And that is, what is important to you? Just one thing. One thing can be loaded with a million other things. One thing that's very important. Because if you don't do that, I can tell you, you can go to lectures and seminars and read all these motivational books and all those big things, listen to CDs and listen to music. See, what happens to you is you get lost into external voices. Everybody's trying to tell you something. Everybody's trying to teach you something. And you get lost. Your own voice, your inner voice gets fumbled, lost, quiet, muffled. In some cases, I see people muted. It does not matter to them anymore, happy or not, because day by day they're spending off the life. The thing that I learned from my own life is, when you come from a humble background, your beliefs, many times your beliefs are just shot, they're gone, because you create this illusion of these realities where your beliefs and fate and magics and this, that, and other start existing in your life, which in a real life there is no position for those things. There is no provision. Completely dismiss it. Because in poverty and humble background, number one thing that you are taught by the religion and people and everybody else and peers is you're gonna get only what you're destined to, and that fate will define that for you. So really, nothing is in your control. So once we do that, that just seizes all our creative aspect of life, all our thinking, because these things are so powerful. Fate and destiny and this and that, they're so powerful that they can seize your energy, time, and abilities. With that being in that shape, there's no way you can create anything positive in your life or anything that is worthwhile. One thing for sure, you can listen to any tape or anybody, and the only thing that comes in my mind is everything and everybody wants you to live for them, okay? Live for them. And this is a world of you. And you gives you a yo-yo effect in your life. That's what happens, You get so lost into relationships, children, their health, their everything, education, growing process. Then it's time to separate from them and all those things. And you're just a human. And if you don't have the right set of tools, that can be very difficult for you. That can just take away all your peace of mind. And it does that. And you might wonder why I'm sitting in the tent, and talking to you, because this is the place, This is my thinking time. This is my creative time. This is where I write down things. This is where I plan things. And all those things that matter to me because I figured out the basic structure of things that make me happy, and they align with my lifestyle, my marriage, my relationships with you and all that, And these days when I'm doing these videos, I'm thinking about you more. Really, I am thinking, because I'm bringing the knowledge that I gained from life through my experience and through education and all those things. And I can certainly guide you in that line that you can be in any stages of your life, okay? All you got to do is change your mind. And change of mind is a change of heart. And change of mind and heart is a change of feeling. And change of feeling will create you a happy feeling. That's all there is to it. Happiness cannot be sold on stores. If that was the case, believe me, I will be bringing tons to you. Unfortunately, it remains your own responsibility. That's the hardest thing in life. We're living in 21st century, the fastest yet. The computer age. Things are zip, passing you fast. Every human there is in a race, I need to succeed this, I need to go there, I need to do this and do that and do that and do that. That's what we're doing, really. Is that making you happy? No, it's not. All it is, the people are so frustrated, and I see so many people suffering the mental health due to the demands of life, okay? Because there is no set system in their life where they can really channel these things. Because you come home and you sit down, you sleep with the same mindset, you wake up in the morning, you take off, and you're dealing with the same things. It's the same yo-yo effect. That's what's going on with you. It's going to have to be clear. And the formula that I shared with you, pen and paper, that's the solution. Write down what your life matters to you. What did it matter so far, whatever you done, however you want to define these questions. Or are you happy? Ultimately, that's the goal. And if you're not happy, then why are you doing all this suffering and pain and, all those things? Yeah, you got to live, right? You got to live, you got to make money. Of course, yes, we want you to live. We want you to live the best of the happy state. But to get there, there's a step that you have to take that I explained in this video. And once you can do that, and I'm sure you will fall in love with yourself. And falling in love with yourself is very important, because every other thing and human that matters to you is just tearing you up in pieces. That's how it is, because you're disconnected with yourself. You've lived for everybody, but you never lived for yourself. And I'm not inviting you to be selfish. Okay, so let's kind of recap this video today, what we talked about. Really, as our name healthy, happy, humble, inspiring defines, those 4 things that they're very important to us. And obviously we've been making these videos in bits and pieces so we can really establish that value system with you, where the happiness and all those humbleness, and you're peaceful and you're inspired. So recapping this video today is important, so you don't be all over the place. All you gotta simply do is just figure out yourself that what is the most important thing that you want to achieve in life. And if that's the thing goal, unfortunately you're not going to get the point, because thing goals means things change. Once you achieve one thing, there's another goal that's coming at you, and you're going to achieve that, and you hit that high and then you hit that extreme low. That's exactly what happens with the people. To make it eternal, lasting, peaceful, and happy, that's where you're gonna have to work on it, because everything will be different for you once you can figure that out. Hopefully I've said some things in this video that will make a lasting change in your life, and it makes you a better friend with me, and you will understand my point of view more. One of the things I don't do is I don't write down my scripts and stuff like that. So please forgive me if my video is all over the place, but you will pick up the point, because it's only one point that you need to pick up. Your happiness is very important, okay? It's just extremely important. If you're not happy, doesn't matter. This whole universe is not happy with you, okay? Your happiness matters. And we're just trying to help on this channel. Hopefully you can get that point and make it better for yourself. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And keep being the part of healthy, happy, humble, yes, and inspiring, of course. I'll see you in my next great video, okay? Till then, be happy, be humble, be inspired, make your life better. Go ahead and achieve everything, okay? Just make sure that you're happy. Oh, before I go, please tell me this video that I did, this is just very from the heart. And please tell me, how did you like my tent video, okay? Would you like to see more tent videos where I can just open my heart up to you? If yes, write the comments down there.